Lesson 1. Have a trade. The name of the game is value. You must add value to this world. The world is not kind to men who don't provide value to it. Is it fair? No. Sometimes it isn't, but that's just how things are. Everyone treats you differently as a man when you are a provider. This can be a tricky thing because it can cause trust issues. You may wonder if people would treat you worse or deal with you at all if you couldn't give them something. And this is a legitimate concern. But it is far better to be a have than a have-not, especially if you are a man. The world is specifically cold to men with nothing. I'm not saying give up on your dreams. I'm saying give them a foundation so that if you fall, then you can dust yourself off and try again. Having a trade can only help you be a better businessman and a man in general. It will teach you about hard work and what goes into building an empire. One of the most powerful fraternities in the world is said to originate from the Stonemasons Guild. Men like Henry Ford pushed the needle when it comes to innovation in the American economy. The Mafia had many members in unions, which was part of the reason they were able to have so much power in their prime. I will say this once more. Get into a trade and solidify your value as a man so that you never have to depend on others or resort to risking your freedom to maintain the lifestyle you and your family deserve. The breakdown. So, the first thing that I want to clarify about lesson 1. Being a rapper is not a trade, okay? Now, granted, there will be some gentlemen who make it. They're going to be some of you guys who actually make it, but most of you won't. It's just not going to happen that way. And if you have a trade, then you have a floor that you never can go lower than. Like you'll always be at a certain level when it comes to your income. It'll protect you from having to worry about where you're going to lay your head or any of that craziness that so many people that I know had to deal with. Even me, I had to deal with it. So if you and your friends have trades, can't nothing stop y'all. It wouldn't be nothing that could stop y'all other than ego and craziness like that. But y'all will be so straight. It's so much money out there for men who have skills. You have to have a skill. It'll keep you straight, bro. I'm telling you. That's the number one mistake that I made in life was not hopping right into a trade after I got out of school. Me and my partners would have, if we all had trades, we'd have been so on. We'd have been balling more than everybody. Everybody. Now, you want to get into a trade that's a need, not a necessity. Granted, people make billions of dollars off of necessity. I'm not saying don't start no business or don't do nothing like that or don't have dreams and goals to be an entrepreneur. I'm saying do that for sure. But give yourself a floor. Give yourself a way to where you'll never fall off past a certain level. You'll always be okay. You'll always be able to take care of you and your family. And as a man, you want to be able to go out into the world and with your bare hands, make sure that you good. That's what manhood is all about, for real. It's about being able to make it happen. And that's the easiest way to make sure that you can always go out and make it happen. Is having a trade, bro. Now, for those who don't want to get into like a skilled trade, you want to go to college, you want to do something like that, okay, great. But make sure you're going to see it through. Make sure you're going to see it through. It's too many black people who went to college and got student loans and didn't finish. You know who you are. You know what type of person you are. If you got to go to a 2-year and get the 2-year done, do that. Or 1 year and get that done, do that. But don't sit up here and waste your time. It's the most valuable thing you have. Don't waste it. If you can go to school for 2 years and still get straight to the bag. We need electricians. We need carpenters. We need HVAC people for people in hot climates. We need registered nurses. Registered nurses make so much money, bro. I took my mom to South Dakota. My mom was making $3,000 a week.
the registered nurses was making like almost $9,000 a week. That's like $30,000 a month. You could put everybody on in the hood with $30,000 a month at 24, 23 years old. What? That's crazy. And a female, you gonna be, the nurses is like the boss of the CNAs. You gonna just be around a bunch of women and it's a good chance you gonna be their boss. Come on now. You can't beat that. $30,000 a month. I know registered nurses who's making $20,000 a month in California. You can go stay by the beach and make $20,000 a month. That's crazy. That's crazy. It's a lot of street dudes who is not making that. They wish they was making $30,000 a month. What else? Sterilization techs. Sterilization techs is making bread. They ain't even got to go to school for a year sometimes. Coming out straight to the bag. Whatever you do, whatever you pick to do, make sure you do your research so you know what it's going to be like when you done. You don't want to get into no trade or get no degree that's going to have you broke when you done. You want to get straight to the bag. Straight to the bag, okay? Keep that in mind. Make sure you don't go to school for nothing worthless. I got a cousin right now who went to school 4 years. He don't got no job. He don't got no job. It's hard for him to find a job. He got a degree. Parents done paid for that good old expensive tuition. And he ain't got no job. That's crazy. That's crazy. Don't do that. That's foolish. Don't do that. I'm not saying he was foolish because he was young, you know, and he get the benefit of the doubt. He's a young man. But for y'all who haven't made that mistake, don't make it. Don't make it. Figure out what you gonna go to school for, something that you can handle, and something that's gonna get you straight to the bag. I almost want to end it right there, because that's what you need to know. You don't want to have to depend on nobody. You don't want to have to depend on nobody. You want to be able to take care of yourself and take care of your family, and that'll make sure that you can always do that. This is the number one mistake that I made in life, was not getting into a trade right when I got out of school. Number one mistake. So please, I'm talking to all the young men, even the men, you know, up in age. You still got time. You think go get you a trade right now so you can get to the bag, and you ain't got to. If you in your 30s, you already know what I'm talking about. Don't even waste no more time. Just go do it. Just go do it. Get yourself together. Get yourself right. Okay? Because it's only BS if you don't. It's only BS. You don't want to have to deal with that. Get you a trade. Get to the bag. I'm going to end it right there. Yeah. Say hello, Daddy.
Hello, Daddy.
Say what's going on.
What's going on?
Yeah, buddy.